La da 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 da. La da da. La da da da. La da da da. La da da da. La da 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 da. I was gonna do a pod, but then I got high. Hold on.
Yo,
Nigga.
what it do?
Yeah, nigga. I had to make the call before I even started anything, so bear with a nigga while I do this intro and shit.
Man, you good?
For sure. Welcome to another edition of the Heezy Hoop Cast off-season session. Think this is like number 8. I think it's number 8. Yeah. Powered by AnimalHeezy.com. Please visit AnimalHeezy.com at your earliest convenience and invite yourself to betterness and all the stuff that me and you finna talk about. I hope we find a way to get that up on the Animal Heezy website if it's not already there. If it's already there, then forgive me. But at this time, nigga always gotta take a moment of silence and everything. For my big homie Kahuna and my homie Ray Goku. Niggas gonna be down here holding it down and shit. Even while, you know what I'm saying, the world seeming like it's getting set on fire and shit. So, quick moment of silence.
RPOG.
Yes, sir. And this session of the Heezy Who Cast is sponsored by the nigga that I got on the phone right now, on the line, on the horn. Tell me what the fund is.
Yo, what's poppin', man? The reason that we on the call today, man, is
Man, I'm tripping, man. This shit crazy. Yo, this shit is so wild, man. I'm finna like break character for a second, but it's like, I gotta do the pod like holding the phone up and shit. So it's like hard to not treat it like a phone call and shit. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
but it, man, it's still this is still beta than a motherfucker. But yeah, got my young nigga, young slime,
Yeah, man.
Hollywood Spitta on the line,
Yeah, dog. Nigga in the
live from
back.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah. At front room access.
You know what I'm saying? Live from the scene, we have reporting.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hollywood Spitta, rapper extraordinaire, video editing extraordinary and shit. You know what I'm
All
saying?
that, man.
Uh,
Yeah, man. I appreciate the intro, man. Yeah, man. What it do, cuz?
yeah. I
What's
gotta, I
going
gotta, I
on,
gotta,
man?
I gotta let niggas know who's speaking to them.
Yeah, dog.
So,
All that, man.
yeah, man. A nigga had to do this shit because nigga got all of us like as a fam and shit. Like we got bonds, we got ties to Houston and shit. Like, you know,
Right.
long running ties and shit. You know what I'm
Right. But
saying?
before us, you know what I'm saying? Before our particular generation, you know what I'm saying? The shit run a little deeper than it, you
Yeah,
know.
you know, like I stayed in Houston a few times.
Yeah.
My sister was born in Houston. Paco, shout out to big homie Paco. Ooh, I need to text this nigga and tell him that he up next
Pop.
and shit. Yeah,
We
but
were taking fucking simultaneous Paco naps at the same time. Didn't even know it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
That's just how it works.
I called both these niggas for the hoopcast. I called Paco first. Nigga was like, "Oh shit, I just woke up." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we about to get it cracking." And then so I'm like, "Hey man, I'm finna call this nigga Spitta, man, see what's up." Call this nigga Spitta. This nigga was like, "Hey man, I just woke up. What's up?" Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
man.
hey, I don't
Paco
know.
naps are useful.
Hey,
Paco naps are useful, cuz.
and speaking of Paco naps, nigga, we didn't actually had some meetings that we needed to invite you to about changing the name of the Paco nap to the Spitter nap.
Oh man, y'all ain't should have hit me up beforehand. You know, let me know that the name would change. I think the name correct though, man. I think the name it hit right, man. Paco, man.
Oh boy, but the young boy, young grasshopper is overtaking the sensei, man. This the sleepiest ass nigga, man,
Hey
boy.
man, it be so much epic shit going on, dog. Nigga got to squeeze the Paco nap. Man, I'm gonna keep it going, dog.
Hey, you know what, man?
Shit.
I don't know if this is gonna catch on, but maybe it should just be called an epic nap. You know what I'm saying? Sometime
Hey,
when the epic
hey,
just you know what I'm saying, drain you of all the fuel, you just gotta recharge and shit.
hey, cheers to that, man. Cheers to epicness, dog. For
But
real.
yeah, man, I got my nigga live in Houston and shit, and definitely we all see what's going on in Houston with Hurricane Harvey and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
it even made it to a Patrick Star like nigga like me, you know what I'm saying, to live under a rock and shit. And I didn't know the name of the hurricane. I didn't know it was that real, and I didn't know it was that real until, you know, young Spitta had got some stuff together to try to help out the victims of the storm and shit. So,
Yeah.
that's what I got young homie here talking about now, and I'm gonna let you take the floor and shit. And well,
Yeah.
I ask you, you know what I'm saying, what do you have going? Like, how did you get to the point
Yeah.
where you wanted to do that?
Man. So what we came up with is the Heezy Water and Clothes Drive for Houston. And essentially what happened is we seen the distraught and all the pictures, all the videos and everything on social media. We seen that firsthand. You know what I'm saying? But actually living here and coming back to the city and seeing, you know, the people that was affected and the way the city has, you know, basically evolved since the tragic shit has happened. So, you know, I just felt like it was, you know, our responsibility to kind of help out what we can, even though we weren't affected directly. You know what I'm saying? We came here and we witnessed, you know, the people who actually went through those things. We witnessed it. So it's just time for us to lend our hand and, you know, help out what we can.
It's just some crazy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
The the fact that niggas actually saw fit to grab something, do something, and take a hand in this shit, and I feel like I got like a certain little special connection to it and shit.
So,
Me, cause I mean, like, this shit is fucked up wherever it happens at and shit. Cause the shit that happened
mm-hmm.
to Florida, you know what I'm saying? People forget that Florida got hit, you know what I'm saying, before New
Right,
Orleans got hit with Hurricane Katrina and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
you know, it's been a lot of damage done and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and of
And
course,
then my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off, cuz man, and most of the time when donations and stuff like that is being made, you know, or we see it from a popularity standpoint, we don't necessarily get to see where the money is going or where, you know, who's being touched or who's being helped, who's being assisted. So it's just a little opportunity, man, to see exactly what's going on within the city, you know, the upkeep of the city and actually bringing everything back together. That's all.
no, I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I be seeing a lot of shit go on and everything, and they be like, you know, donate to the Red Cross Fund, and
Yeah.
you can help a young, you know, whatever,
Yeah,
And I'm like, I don't know where this money going, man. Like, if
right,
I'ma just blindly send some money at some shit, nigga. I mean, honestly, it's
right.
fucked up, but I'm gonna
So
blindly send some money at the lottery or some shit. Like, you know what I'm
it,
saying? Cash 3,
exactly.
cash 4 and shit. Something that, you know what I'm saying? I could actually see where the money went. Like, I got a chance to see where this money went.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
But
So
some shit like this, though, you
we
know,
we cre- we definitely, man, created this with that in mind. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep, the people updated on social medias with pictures and videos of showing just really where everything, all the help is going directly. So you'll get to see the feedback and your help. You know what I'm saying? Would definitely be appreciated for sure, for sure.
that's fucking tight, nigga.
Hmm.
Yeah, speaking of all of that, where can niggas help from? Like, do you gotta be in Houston to help out?
No deals, man. It's really geared towards, Tennessee, Memphis, really the whole Shelby County area, Nashville. It's really geared towards back home because, I know that's a little bit more south where the hurricane didn't hit as harsh, but that's our home. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of people, friends, family around that immediate area that could, I'm sure they could help out, even if it's not monetary donations. You know what I'm saying? Any new clothes that you may have in the closet with tags on them. Just any way that you could possibly help out, we'll definitely appreciate it. So if you're in the Memphis area, just call 901-596-7525. We'll make arrangements for it to be picked up, for you to drop it off. And if you just want to make a monetary donation online, check out the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe is titled Heezy Water and Clothes Drive for H-Town. That's Heezy, Heezy, Water and Clothes Drive for H-Town.
Yo, I
So,
got a wild sidebar though. First off, let me ask you, is it like clothes drive, like clothes, like is it clothes or clothing?
it's really clothing, man. We
Nah,
really
nah,
just
nah. I
want like,
mean, as far as like what you type in into the
clothes.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's closed. So last night I was trying to put the entire name on the GoFundMe. It was kind of restricted on characters, so I had to take clothing off and put clothes. But yeah, it's CLOTHES.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah.
Yo, I'm definitely gonna get you to repeat all that info. But when I was actually growing up in Houston, I think I was like in the first grade and shit, and we had a
Yeah.
substitute teacher one day. I don't know if she was a substitute teacher or the actual teacher. I think her name was Miss Douglas and everything, because I can remember everything crisply
Uh
before I started smoking. But
huh.
but I
For
think
sure.
I think her name was Miss Douglas. She kind of looked like the comedian lady Dominique. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like chubby lady, overbite, real attitude and shit. Little short afro, and she was asking kids in class. This was when I was in HISD and shit, and she was asking kids in class.
The fuck
Um,
is that? HISD. What's that?
Houston Independent School District.
Oh, okay, okay. Teach me something.
It's all about Houston right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sticking to the theme. But yeah, so she was asking us, I was like in the first grade, she asking all the first grade kids, like, what is something you need in life to survive? And I guess it was like an exercise and she was gonna write the answers on the board. And then so one kid was like, food, and she like, that's right, food. And then another kid was like, clothes. And she was like, that's right, clothes. And then she wrote on the board CLOSE. And I was only like 6 years old at the time, but I still felt like something wasn't right about what was going on. Like I knew the word wasn't right, but I felt like there was a deeper wrong going on. But it was blowing my little first grade mind that I couldn't figure out. So I just left class confused that day.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, shout out to HISD. So yeah, repeat that one more time. The number that they can call to make arrangements to drop stuff off, and the GoFundMe page.
All right. So if you want to mail items in, we got an address that's posted on the Animal Heezy Facebook page. It's also posted on my Facebook page. That's J Spitta on Facebook. If you actually want to make a monetary donation, it's on the GoFundMe.com. And what you type in to search for the monetary donation is Heezy, Heezy, water, Water, and clothes, Clothes, clothes
Not
drive for he.
CLOSE. Miss Douglas,
Nah.
if you out there, if you still out there in Houston and you want to donate, I hope you done got this together now.
Yeah, man. Make sure you got the TH in there, Miss Douglas, man. So Clothes, Heezy Water and Clothes Drive for Houston. And that's FOR Town. And so Houston is abbreviated to that's H capital HTOWN. And it's a minimum $5 donation, man. Like whatever you can donate, we'll appreciate, even if it's not $5. But whatever you can donate, we looking at the end of this to actually match whatever's donated, so that what I'm saying, we could maximize the contribution or whatever. But man, we appreciate all your help. You'll definitely get to see firsthand where all your contributions and all your assistance will go to, for sure.
I'm sure you'll have it on Instagram and whatnot. So, what's
Oh
your
yeah.
Instagram that people can either check out the progress of it all or hit you up for further inquiries?
Everything will definitely be updated on animalhouse.com. Also my Instagram, J Spitta, the same as my Facebook, J Spitta 901. But everything's gonna be updated on animalhouse.com. And then you'll see
Animalheezy.com.
exactly. Animal, he's at HEEZY.com. You'll get all the updates, all the pictures, all the videos, for sure, for sure.
Sure shit. So, um,
Yeah. Let's do it, man.
yeah,
Let's
nah,
do it, man.
nah, I still can't. I just still can't. Get over it. With the GoFundMe, I'm gonna have to throw something in the GoFundMe because what I'm saying, I love Houston and I hate that like what I'm saying, this is
Mm-hmm.
like this is really real, um like
Yeah.
explain to me because we was together in Memphis,
Right.
when it happened. And I don't know who all knows about me, but it's like, man, I don't watch TV. I especially don't watch the news. This stuff is particularly depressing. I can't even get into it. You know what I'm saying? My life ain't even all that sad, and which is, you know, it's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes because sometimes I be kind of tuned out to what's really going. I be trying to tune out so much of the BS that I end up tuning out what's really going on. So I didn't even really know it had happened until you was getting ready to head back home, and then you was like, no, not quite yet. And I'm like, oh man, it's like that. So then when you finally made it back, and you saw for yourself, what was it looking like?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think, like I said, firsthand, just seeing the pictures and videos, and then actually getting back and having like close friends, you know what I'm saying, within the immediate area who lost apartments, who lost cars, who lost just an entire house full of, family moments and stuff like that. So, man, just to see it up close in person, it just had a totally different impact. We just immediately wanted to do what we could to help. And it's still, a lot of areas within the city right now that haven't been, cleared of all the water. Still a lot of homes is damaged. Like we said before, all the help and everything that's being promised on social media is not, I mean, it's definitely good. The numbers sound amazing, but there's still people who ain't really receiving the assistance and help that they need. So
Which
just trying to help out. Bro.
it
That's
really
really the
might
push
not
through.
even be the time for this at all, but it's like
Yeah.
with you on at ground zero and everything, like all of these great numbers that you talking about and stuff, like can you like really see it? Like
Yeah.
can you see it and see that, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like JJ Watt threw this in, James Harden threw this in, or what I'm saying, whoever else of importance in you know a certain income level or whatever, throwing in, like, that's the ones that's throwing out these crazy numbers and stuff. Like, can you see
Well,
that?
I can't see it like directly because I don't know exactly what it's going towards. A lot of the reason that this happens,
Damn, I
and
mean, that's
and
real.
this isn't isn't the first time that Houston is flooded, but the reason that this happens is because the infrastructure and the way that the expressways and the way that the city overall are set up. So a lot of the construction and the expansion part of Houston is really what's causing these floods. They got like the entire irrigation system, the underwater, I mean the underground stuff kind of messed up. So that's the reason the floods are happening. So I mean, I don't know if the money that was taken up, I don't know if that's going to fix those problems or is it going to the families directly. However, I do know that there are still kids, still man, parents, fathers,
Mm-hmm.
daughters, cousins, all of them, still going without clothes, going without water, going without food on
What
a
the
day-to-day
power
basis.
situation looking like?
And power and gas, I mean, there's still numerous communities that's without power and that's been without power since the flood that happened shit a week ago, a week and a half ago. So man, and gas went up, 20, 30 cents at every single gas station. So, not let alone don't they have a house or a car, but even when they get a car, the gas price is high as hell. So just trying to help out, bro. Like the best way we can, as much as we can. We weren't affected directly, so it's just our job to lend a hand when we can. That's all.
Nah, that's 100% true, and I'm proud to have heard it because as much as I ain't know it was going on, I ain't know, uh, my guys had a plan in action, and it really,
Yeah.
really, on a genuine
Uh,
level makes me happy to see that, especially with how I feel about Houston and stuff, especially with how I feel about y'all. So,
yeah. For sure, man. And it could have easily been one of us. You being family firsthand. Our first cousin. We got Alicia down here too. So we got close friends down here, man. It could have easily been one of us or our family. So that's
and,
just what I think about
and it's
immediately
crazy.
every time.
Yeah, I got so much family down there.
Exactly. Exactly, man. So that's just the motive and the initiative behind what we got going right now.
So, that's hold up, don't tell me. This is gonna be, well, I don't know the number. You could go ahead, throw the number out one more time for
Uh, the,
people in the greater area of Memphis, that wanna make arrangements to drop off clothes and stuff. And I'm gonna make
man,
sure I have the GoFundMe actually typed out for, people to see.
yeah, say no more, man. If y'all want to make any kind of monetary donations, make any kind of arrangements to drop off clothes or drop off case water, man. Remember, we need bottled case water. That's really important right now too, because I mean, all of the Houston got bad. I'm gonna just go ahead and admit it to you. Houston water is horrible, regardless of the flood. You know what I'm saying? Like it was already pretty bad. I hate to admit that, but shit, with the flood coming, it just made the situation that much worse. So we're trying to get as much fresh water as we can dispersed. And we're trying to get, as much cash and as much clothing that we can, raise for this cause. And that's the gist of
Alright then. So,
it.
hey, that's the
Hey, did
that's
I get that number out? Did I get that number out, Brad?
oh no, hit him with the number.
The number 901-596-7525. And if you don't get an answer, man, just leave a voicemail with your name, your contact information. We'll definitely be in contact with you shortly. Again, that's 901-596-7525.
And if you get Mark Goodfellow, man, just hang that motherfucker up, man, and hit a nigga on Instagram on some
Man,
shit.
man, if you get my power company, man, just put a little balance on there. Zebo me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit, just help me out a little bit. But nah, man, any help, shit, any contributions that you could come up with, it don't gotta be money. I said it once before, we'll definitely appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, so I'm a rough transition into since the whole thing is gonna be Houston love and everything today. I'm a rough transition into Houston Rockets talk, with it being the Hoop Cast and everything. So,
For sure.
um, what they gonna? I mean, wait. Do you get swept up in any of the, you know, Rockets fandom? Because I know it goes on down there. Like I've seen it, and I saw it when niggas had Moochie Norris and Katino Mobley. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I
And
know,
bro, you can't forget about Nate back in the day, bro. They had a few pieces back in the day for sure, for sure. And y'all and T Mac, man, they just through the years they done had some historic moments in Houston. But I think one of the things that kind of draw me to their sports scene overall is just how passionate they inner city fans are. Like
but
not just for the Rockets.
do you ever get wrapped up in it? Like, do the Rockets go on a win streak, or do they win in the playoffs and then you feel it and you know what I'm
I
saying, you want to go hit the
I
bar or
I
whatever?
I think I feel it because I'm here and I'm around it naturally. Like the few friends and associates that I met from here, like they so passionate about it, so I enjoy like celebrating those moments from them. But me being from Memphis, bro, like I still root for Memphis and Tennessee sports.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the loyalty part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I respect it. You know, anybody from Houston, I love they system. Man, I think they'll go deep this year with CP3. I ain't gonna lie, I told you that one before. I think they still gonna have a problem on defense, on the defensive end, but shit, I think they can go deep in the playoffs.
I think
Yeah.
they gonna be no worse than they already were defensively. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I feel like if it ain't the whole team, but if you got, you know, Nene, Trevor Reeves, and Chris Paul out there, you got some defense. You know,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
it, you know, we haven't seen the on court product yet, but I think that maybe, you know, people might end up being a little bit surprised that, you know,
The fact that
seeing some kind of defensive improvement
yeah.
as
I
well as
mean,
offensive improvement.
exactly. It's gonna be a little bit more structured offense, whereas this is how I plan to see it. You know what I'm saying? The offense should be a little bit more structured, where James Harden not exerting as much energy on offense, so he can at least get
It's not
some
like
sort of
he
now.
exerts
We,
energy on defense or anything, but you know,
I do. I set him up for that one, but shit, it just leave it open for him to play a little bit more defense. You know what I'm saying? Because them goddamn point guards in the West, they not gonna be playing with Chris Paul last, so he's still gonna have to come with the firepower like he been doing. Cause them guards in the West, they not gonna be playing for sure, for sure.
I mean,
You
Chris
know,
Paul will
you know,
get made into a highlight quicker than a mug, but you know, I
yeah, but
still think he's a good, you know,
he
one
gonna
of the
hold his
better.
own, man. And
He's
the
one
only
of the better
reason
point guards on defense in the West.
exactly, and the only reason they'll get a few highlights on CP3 is because he's up there in age. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them guards, they quick, they young, they youthful. Shit, and how the fuck are you gonna guard Steph when he pulling up as soon as he cross half court? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, dog,
Man, better
hey,
be
you
jump
got
roping in the off season or something.
right, bro,
It'll be
right, bro.
skipping rope.
You need three Pat Beverleys to guard him. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna
Yeah.
be tough, but definitely should be more interesting and fun to watch this year for sure. I'm gonna catch a few of the games.
So, last question I got for you before I go holler at this nigga Paco before you watch this fuck ass Cowboys game. I'm sure he's about to watch.
Hey,
Um,
fuck the Cowboys too, man. Still a nation forever.
Man, you know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? Like, hold up, I gotta go grab the terrible tie. Okay, I'm currently waving it like Peter Paolo. Okay. Anywho, so do you think that, you know, and I hope it's not even an unfair question to ask, but do you think that all of this going on in the city, you know, will end up driving the Rockets to another
Um,
level, you know, this year? I mean, like, you know, with like the Saints ended up doing it after like
mhm.
Hurricane Katrina and stuff.
Exactly, exactly. Man, that's one of the things that we noticed with sports before. You know, that's all it takes is for something to, basically uprage a city or cause
Mm-hmm.
outrage in the city. You know what I'm saying? For them to be inspired or go hard within a certain sporting scene. So I mean, I think that it's possible. You know, it's just up to the leaders on their team to be the driving force around it. And as much as people give Harden hell, like he, you know what I'm saying, basically kill him for not playing defense and shit. The stuff that he do around the city, like his involvement, like bro, we see him move, like all his camps and stuff that he have for kids, bro. And he's been one of the driving forces in raising money for this Hurricane Harvey stuff. And once again, we don't know, directly where that stuff is going, but he's been very, very effective in the community though. I can say that about James Harden for sure, for sure.
And shit, that's the motherfucking biz, then, nigga. So,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
man, I'm gonna go ahead hop on the horn with this nigga Paco, nigga. But appreciate
No
you,
doubt.
appreciate what you doing and shit.
No doubt, man. Shit, how shit, you know what I'm saying? It's the easy forever. They always kind of pick on us or notice us for doing outrageous, outlandish shit. You know what I'm
Which
saying? House shit is only the house could, but at the same time, it's just a bunch of dudes, bunch of grown men. You know, they got good hearts, good purposes. You know, and we down for good causes. So that's shit. That's the gist of it, cuz.
yeah, I'm glad you said that all that shit before Paco got on the phone.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like that this talk is gonna go a little different, but
oh yeah,
that such is the house though.
for sure. And that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? All the different personalities kind of coming together and shit.
Coming
Look,
together in your mouth.
you better not take it out a little bit.
Man, see, nigga, okay, all right, young nigga, you might be really real, nigga, but
Yeah, man. But
yeah,
shit,
nigga, yeah,
go on handle your business, man. I know y'all got, little shit to rap about, dog. Go on handle your business. I appreciate you for having me, man. For sure, for sure.
shit, nigga, you already know how me and that nigga do, but tell Nell, I said, what's up, tell Nell, I said, you know what I'm saying, stay low stress, you know what I'm saying. If my
Yeah.
cuz come out with two toes, I'm gonna kick her ass. Shout out to Money Talks. But
Yeah, man. I ain't even mentioned that, man. Shout out to J3. You got J3 on the way, nigga. Yeah, little son and shit.
yeah,
What say, yo?
I wouldn't even go get too deep into it and shit, nigga. But I had to get that
Yeah,
shout out though.
yeah, but so I appreciate it, cuz. One
Yeah,
love, fool.
God bless my nigga. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at that nigga.
All right, I bet.
La da 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 da. La da da. La da da da. La da da da. La da da. Call this nigga Paco.
Yo.
Oh, we got him. I know I said I was gonna text you and shit, but you know, I can't walk
Yeah.
and chew gum at the same time.
Huh.
We have on the
So,
phone nigga Paco, people.
what's happening? What's happening?
Man, just got off the phone with young Spitta about this clothing and water drive in Houston and stuff, man. How does that make you feel, you know what I'm saying, seeing the young niggas get together and you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna get all the sentimental questions out the way first and shit. Let me just let you know what's going on and shit. But you know what I'm saying? How does it make you feel seeing our young niggas and shit inserting themselves into the situation like that?
Man, shit, that's a good look for old young Jay Spitter, man. Shit, I would have never thought to do shit like this. So, man, that's good looking for a young kid, man. Shit, wish I can be more like him.
Yeah, I heard him and Lauren collaborated on it and shit.
Nah, that's really a good look though, man. shit, I'm trying to get involved as much as I can, do my little part to help him out, man. But that's definitely a good look for him, though.
Which was crazy. That's why I was like, yo, nigga gotta come with the Hoopcast. Now, it's been slightly less telethon than I expected it to be and shit. But it's been real and it's been fucking useful and shit. So, I definitely feel like I've kind of done my part. I mean, from a distance, it's only, you know what I'm saying? It's only with so much that I did do, so I ain't gonna break my arm, patting myself on the back and nothing like that. But I saw it going on, and I was like, yeah, I gotta, give a little, extra life to this.
Yeah, shit. On a lighter note, man, that nigga goddamn Jay making big moves like he got a damn mixtape about to come out or something.
Hey, it would be the perfect time to drop a mixtape, but you know what I'm saying? No, it's not.
Yeah, he might have some coming on. I ain't gonna lie to you, but no, not to take away from what he's doing though. But that's a them big moves there, man. And shit, hell, if I can do it half as much, even if I can even think of some shit like that, man, hell, I'll be willing to do it. Now that he took that little first step.
Hey man, well you're live on the He's a Hoopcast helping take steps and shit, you know what I'm saying? So in the words of the great American philosopher Chris Tucker, I try to do what I can do when I can do it.
Yeah.
So hold up, let me goddamn hold up, give me just a second. Oh, okay. Nah. And keep it true in the field, nigga. I got about 8 minutes left on this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Spitta got like real with this shit. He got realer than I expected him to get with all this shit, which was, everything that was needed. But, you got 8 minutes left, nigga. So I'ma rapid fire run through some shit with you, you know what I'm saying? We keeping it all Houston themed and shit. So all Houston love today. So first question is live with Paco. Favorite Houston rapper ever?
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting this shit. Let's go Bun B. Even though he's from Port Arthur, let's go Bun B though.
Alright, yeah. Ain't nobody asked me, but I probably have to say
Chameleon, nigga.
Man, look, I had a Chameleon phase and shit, and I do respect the fuck out of him to this day, but I probably have to say like Pimp C or some shit.
Yeah,
even though nigga from Port Arthur, this shit, nigga, did we just name UGK?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we did.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. So, goddamn, I forgot to ask Jay what the weed man situation was looking like down there.
Oh shit, I heard it's awesome.
I ain't got time. Okay, next shit. They said James Harden gave like, you know what I'm saying, $1 million to the cause. I don't know the exact figure and shit because I'm getting the trickle down of details from the shit. But James Harden gave like $1 million and shit. So, where do you think that compares in like a ratio type thing to, you know what I'm saying, what has been donated to the strippers of the greater Houston area up to this point?
I mean, like I say, I mean, first off, him just giving, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't, goddamn it, call a nigga for giving what he give. Nigga gave, so fuck it. But
no, I wouldn't even tripping on that. I just want to know a ratio.
I'm just saying, but my next point, shit, I'm pretty sure he done gave that to the strippers this summer. This off season.
I thought I was going hard in the off season.
Not hard as him.
Not hard as Harden.
Shit, that nigga lost in the playoffs and went to the strip club after.
And then they were just trying to get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and Lauren did predict that shit, man. I did the like a playoff podcast with her, just knowing that, you know, she ain't really tripping off sports like that. And I just asked about the Rocket series, and then she was like, "Look, man, long as this club still there,
yeah.
go ahead, pencil in the L." And sure enough, and then in complete full circle fashion, the nigga lost and went straight to the strip club.
Man, shit. Everybody expected him to. By the way, that was like one of my top 3 favorite podcasts with the low drunk ass on there though.
Man, who cares? Live from the parking lot of the liquor store, you know what I'm saying? I try to deliver the Hoopcast, man, as real and true to life as I possibly can, as I humanly can, as I legally can. So goddamn Rockets just got bought. You put me up on that game, and I still don't know who they got bought by. I was listening to like Jalen and Jacoby and shit. They said who it was that bought them. I still don't remember and shit. But for $2.2 billion, you know what I'm saying? So do you think that shit makes any difference in what the Rockets can or cannot do this season?
I don't think that makes any goddamn difference. Shit, yeah.
I didn't either,
still
really.
It's still the same motherfuckers on the court. Goddamn it, niggas ain't gonna play harder because a nigga bought them for $2.2 billion. That nigga still going to the strip club at the end game.
I mean, Donald Sterling might have just bought them niggas.
Chris Paul still gonna get hurt in the first or the second round.
Oh shit.
Even though I love Chris Paul though. I mean, but nah. Shit. I mean, good look for the nigga who bought the goddamn shit for $2.2 billion. Shit, I was expecting goddamn Beyonce to buy that shit, but you know,
I was expecting Joel Osteen to buy that motherfucker. Now I got another place to not let you niggas in.
God damn. Shit, call me back.
I mean, this is Houston talk right now, man.
I see.
Nah, nigga, I just hope that ownership just leads to like a new regime change, which ultimately just leads to new logos and new jerseys. Cause I'm kind of fed up with them jerseys. I'm kind of fed up. Like James Harden damn near look like a video game character every night. You know what I'm saying? Them goof ass jerseys with that mohawk, and I ain't even hating. I'm just like, yo, like the Hakeem the Dream jumps, them shits was simple. You know what I'm saying? But
they need to go back to them motherfuckers. I like them.
Or something like it. Something just clean and just on fire like that. But ever since then, even when they came with like the blue joints, the navy blue joints, I was like, that shit is terrible. And when they finally switched it over, they switched to this spaceman looking shit. And I'm like, okay, it's time to let that go. So I hope with new ownership, they take all of that shit in a new direction. And yeah, I'm just bothered enough by those uniforms to bring it up on the Hoopcast as a legitimate point. I damn near brought up this point just to say that shit. So, anywho, oh shit, 1 minute 57.
Well, shit. 1 minute 57, man. Before we run out of time and shit, I gotta say congratulations to that goddamn nigga T-Mac, Hall of Fame and shit.
Oh shit, I missed that shit too. God damn.
He's been great, yeah. T-Mac going to the Hall of Fame and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
shout out to T-Mac, man.
Without the injuries and shit. Shit, gotta say that at least for my nigga Knight, cause he was a big T-Mac fan. You know, I was a Kobe fan, but gotta respect that nigga T-Mac, cause that nigga gave the league hell for years, man.
Shout out to motherfucking T-Mac. Vince Carter gotta go ahead and retire so he could go ahead and join up and shit, nigga. I wonder how many cousins are in the Hall of Fame together and shit in the NBA.
Shit, goddamn, we gotta go to the goddamn NBA book of vital statistics and shit.
I'm gonna definitely have to do my little research and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love because you know what I'm saying. I love coming from the shooting from the hip on the Hoopcast, but then I also love coming with the research. Like, yeah, I got facts for you niggas and shit. But
shit. Nigga, you caught me off the hip with the Houston rapper question, nigga. I expect to talk about no goddamn rap shit.
Hey, you talking all Houston shit. We done went all over the city.
I almost fucked on that shit with flip, nigga.
Hey man, shout out to Houston and the surrounding area. Shout out to Katy. Shout out to Nacogdoches. Shout out to Port Arthur. Shout out to Beaumont. Shout out to all of the surrounding areas that got affected too and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got about 8 seconds left on this motherfucker, so I'ma just say animalheads.com. JSpitter901 on Instagram. Thank you, Paco.